I'm back! What is up, you guys? My name is Jovani and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can guess by the thumbnail and the title, I have bought myself another car. And I know you're probably asking yourself, Jovani, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm pretty sure my fiance asks herself that every night before she goes to bed. But nonetheless, it is a new car and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Now, if you don't know, this is a 2007 Cadillac CTS. And as you can see, it's not in the greatest of shape. No, not at all, actually. This is actually the good side of the car. So, as you can tell, the car is in not the greatest of shape again. There are some cool things about it, but let me just show you guys why I got it for the price that I did. Yeah, if you take a look at that quarter panel, it is about 95% Bondo. I mean, it is so caked on. Yeah, someone was definitely trying to cover that up, probably to sell the vehicle or whatever. But yeah, it is caked on there. Rear bumper, really bad. But luckily, hi Sophie. But luckily, I have a new one. And surprisingly, the interior is actually pretty dang nice. Don't mind that little white spot right there. That's just some paint that the guy I bought it from, he had on his hands at the time. But yeah, this interior is actually in pretty good shape. Back seats too, those are in really good shape. I mean, besides the giant gaping hole in the back and all the dents and dings, this car might have been actually well taken care of, at least on the interior. So I know what you're thinking, and you're probably saying, so what are you gonna do with this piece of shit? Are you gonna fix it? Are you gonna try to flip it? What are you doing with your life, Jovan? And I ask myself that question every goddamn day, but I only bought this car for one reason and one reason only. And that reason is right in here. This is a Cadillac 3.6 V6 motor, and it is pretty much the only reason I bothered buying this car. So again, the primary reason I bought the car was for the engine. Now let me tell you guys some of the bad things about the car. So it does run and drive. We actually drove it all the way from Albuquerque, which was about 60 miles away. Pretty much everything in the interior works. Sunroof opens, pretty much everything works in here. Now some of the bad things are the transmission. It does not work really at all. It doesn't go into reverse, it doesn't go into neutral. All it does is go forward, and it only goes forward in second gear. So my friend Pat drove this car 60 miles going second gear the whole way, and it's still ripped. I'll tell you guys that, it's still ripped. But anyways, you know, the body panels, pretty much every single body panel has a dent on it, except for I think this door maybe. And there's a lot of other little tiny things, like right here, for example. I'm pretty sure someone tried to break into it because it is just torn apart. It is a salvage title vehicle, and you're probably wondering how much I bought this turd for. And the answer is I bought this turd for $1,000. Yep, $1,000 cash last night, spur of the moment. I bought this turd, and you know, I'm actually surprised it made it home. So there are definitely some sketchy things about this car. I mean, I don't know the history of it. It is salvage. My guess is that at some point it might have been stolen and then recovered and then salvaged because of the theft. Because I'm pretty sure this is not the factory ignition module, and this is not the factory key. You could tell that this is just a plain old generic GM key. Yeah, so you can see this is just a plain old generic GM key. So I think the ignition module was, what the hell? So I think the ignition module was replaced. And then the kind of quirky thing is there's a button down here underneath the dash that you have to push in order to start the vehicle. The previous owner said that was because of this thing, because the car doesn't realize when it's actually in park. So he set that up kind of as like a neutral safety switch, I guess. I don't know, it's really janky. I'm not too worried about it though. So now let's do what everyone wants to know, and let's hear this baby purr. So yeah, it does run, it just does not run very well. The engine runs perfectly fine. Patrick got all the way up to 95 miles an hour last night in second gear. So the motor pulls plenty strong. It's just that this transmission is totally effed. Like, it is probably not even salvageable at this point. So let's talk about why I want this engine so bad. So, if you guys don't know, go back and watch this video really fast. I explain at the end kind of what I want to do to my fiance's 1965 Chevy Chevelle, which is out there. One of the things I talked about, and it was kind of like this pipe dream I had, was to actually drop in a Cadillac 3.6 motor into it. Now, guess what? If you can line up the pieces, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I've done a lot of research, and so far not a lot of people are using these motors, so I'm a little bit scared. Honestly, not even gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared because this is gonna be a totally custom, completely kind of out of the box fabrication thing. I don't know anyone else that has done one of these in that car, or one of these in a lot of cars actually. So that's what we got, and hopefully everything goes well. In addition to dropping the motor in, which will be a whole nother separate series. In addition to that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to start a series on how I can turn this $1,000 vehicle into a working project car and make me some profit out of it as well. So that's gonna be another series coming very soon. And I'm super excited about that because it's my first kind of pull-out project with the donor vehicle, so it's gonna be pretty interesting, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it. But that is about all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Drop me a like, it helps me out a lot. It helps my little heart feel a lot better. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Instagram. Boom.
Dude.